Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Centre has advised the federal government to block revenue leakages and illicit financial flows to reduce the country's debt accumulation. Our Rafsanjani, Executive Director, CISLAC and Transparency International Nigeria, gave the advice in Abuja at a one-day dialogue on the status of adoption of high-level panel report on IFFs in ECOWAS.
We are calling on the National Assembly to ensure that they interrogate how Nigerians continue to suffer as a result of the illicit financial flow. We want the National Assembly to begin to talk with the Central Bank of Nigeria to ensure that Central Bank of Nigeria block the leakages, because all the financial institutions in Nigeria are being regulated and governed by Central Bank of Nigeria, and therefore we cannot be losing this huge amount of billions annually, and Central Bank of Nigeria is not showing so much interest to block the leakages.
Mr. Babatunde Oladapo, Executive Secretary, West African Tax Administration Forum, listed illegal arms trade, terror financing, smuggling of agricultural and mineral resources, or racketeering, misuse of public funds as some of the IFFs in Nigeria, and also listed some of the challenges of IFFs.
What we need to do as a country is to begin to ask ourselves, this is a problem that all of us will have to address. So government on its own should promote interagency collaboration so that the likes of the EFCC, NFIU, FRS and all other arms of government can actually collaborate. And then also there should be the issue of legislation and enforcement of legislation. Because when you don't punish people, you just slap them on the wrist. They will continue to do the same thing over and over again.
Mr. Adeyemi Dipeolu, Special Advisor on Economic Matters in the Office of the Vice President, listed some of the drivers of IFF to include double taxation, poor governance, weak regulatory structures, tax incentives, financial secrecy jurisdiction, among others.
First is in the loss of revenues which you need to build schools, which you need to build clinics, which you need to provide social services and to build infrastructure. So I think that's the first impact. The second impact, of course, is on governance. When you have processes that undermine good governance, then what you have is a situation in which things like corruption, things like tax evasion, things like criminal money laundering undermine the good order of society. So it's important to stop illicit financial flows.
The dialogue, organized by the West African Tax Administration Forum with support from Oxfam in Nigeria, was aimed at strengthening sub-regional coordination towards implementation status of the HLP report recommendations.